Hello there friends, and welcome back for another mod review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the coffee and donut pack. This is a very large placeable pack that I'm going to be breaking up into a 3-part series. Now the reason I'm doing that is because just the 3 placeables you see in front of me now is just one part of the pack, and it's going to take a while to cover this. So hopefully you'll be able to stick around and check out all 3 parts, and I guarantee you won't be disappointed because this is a beautiful little mod pack here. Now in part 1 of 3 today we're going to be covering the coffee pack. The file size is 54.61 megabytes, and it comes with these 3 placeables that you see before you. And next we're going to cover the liquid storage pack in today's review, and you will need this tanker pack to be able to use them on the triggers with these placeables. So guys, what we're going to do is I'm going to discuss a few things regarding this mod. We're going to go over the shop and check out some of the specs. I'm going to take you over to his website to show you where you go to download these mods, and I'll show you how they work. So let's get started. Okay guys, like I said, today we're going to be covering the coffee pack and the liquid storage pack. Now when you follow the link I provide for you down below, it's going to bring you over to this website. This is BDB SSB mods, and what you're going to want to do is click on the factory pack right here. Scroll down a little bit, and we're going to be covering this mod today and this mod today. Now if you click on here, it's going to tell you everything you need to know about the mod itself. So if you click on here, it's going to bring you over to the zip file. Just click on that. There is your file size right there, 62.93. Click download. It gives you the if you want to do the direct download or save it to your Dropbox if you have one of those, but I would do the direct download just to make things easier. And it's going to open up your folder here. Just make sure that is your Farming Simulator 17 mods folder, and just click save. So after downloading that zip file, you're going to have access to all 3 of these. You don't have to unzip it or anything. So next up we have the coffee pack itself. If you just click on the picture, it's going to bring you over to download the coffee pack. Click on that, same thing, 54.61 megabytes. Download, direct download. Find your proper folder, press save, and there you go. So once you've downloaded the sell point and the tippers here, as well as the coffee pack, you're going to want to come down here and click on this little info switch here. This is to get your tankers that are going to be able to function with these triggers. Just click on that, and this is going to tell you everything you need to know about the coffee pack, but most importantly, this is where you're going to get your liquid containers that are going to function for that. So if you already have Farmer Andy's liquid cote tanker pack, you're not going to have to worry about these mods here, so you just go ahead with that. But if you want Farmer Andy's tanker pack, just click on that. It comes with all kinds of tankers. And then next we have a AR equipment pack. This comes with a lot of different mods. I'm not really going to cover this, guys, but if you're interested, there it is. I just downloaded this one. Everything is in this one here that you need for this, so just click on that. There's your zip file right there. It's only 14.79 megabytes. Press your download, direct download. Find your appropriate folder, hit the save button. Okay, here we are back over on the map. Once you download those mods, you'll have everything you need to get this up and running. So we'll start over here with the coffee bean orchard. Very nice layout here. There's where you're going to drop off your water. That's where you're going to pick up your coffee beans once they're made. That's where you're going to drop off your seed, and that's where you're going to drop off your manure. Now this will hold 200,000 liters of manure, 100,000 liters of seed, and 200,000 liters of water. And it's really cool because when you fill this up, the actual pallets stack up so you can see that at a glance. And plus you have a digital display here. Go over there, press your F1 key to see your different amounts. As you can see, there's manure, water, and seed, and coffee bean as your finished product. Now this sign here actually lights up. You could see that from the road, so it looks great. What a fantastic job he did with this here. So next up we have the coffee bean roasting facility. It's another placeable. This is only going to take one thing, and you need fuel. This is going to hold 250,000 liters of diesel fuel. Once your seeds are ready, you're going to drop them off right there, and that's where you're going to pick up your finished product. So we'll take a little look around here. Nice little building. Well, I shouldn't say little, it's quite big, but looks really good. We'll go over the shop and check that out in a second. And lastly, we'll finish off here with the coffee house. Price of this is only $5,000 with a $1 a day maintenance fee. And you can sell your raw coffee bean here or your roasted coffee beans. So that is fantastic. You can also sell your donuts here once we go over that. This is going to be your sell point for that as well. But like I said, there's a lot to cover here, so I'm definitely going to be breaking this up into 3 parts. So let's go on over to the shop. I'll show you where these are located. Most of them are located under this cute little guy here. Just click on that. So you will need the tanker pack, guys. You can use your regular tippers to fill up the triggers, but to pick up the finished product, you're going to need this right here or this here. But as far as liquid goes, you will need to use Farmer Andy's tanker pack or the one I just showed you back there. So there is the coffee bean orchard right there, very cheap at $15,000 with a $10 a day maintenance fee. There is your coffee roasting facility, same price, $15,000, $10 a day maintenance fee. Your pallet trailer can hold all that. Look at that, it just goes right off the screen. $12,000, $10 a day maintenance fee, holds 60,000 liters. There is your coffee house. Like I said, you can sell your coffee beans or your roasted beans. It also takes milk, I guess. Wow, that's kind of cool. And I'm pretty sure you can sell your donuts here too. And there's your smaller tipper. Holds all the same products, just a lot smaller. And this only costs $5,000, 15,000 liter capacity with a $5 a day maintenance fee. So that is all that. Now your liquid containers, your tankers, are going to be located over in the miscellaneous section. We'll go over there. Don't mind those other ones. It's just going to be these 4 pieces here. Now this tanker here is going to hold all your liquid needs except for diesel fuel. That's what this one's for. That holds only diesel. This one holds 60,000 liters, as well as that one there too. $20,000 price tag with a $10 a day maintenance fee. And these are just smaller versions of the same thing. That's for all your liquids, same as that, except it's a lot smaller. This is multicolor, and I do believe that's multicolor too, but not your fuel ones. And like I said, that's a smaller fuel container. $7,000 for the smaller ones. They hold a lot less at 8,000 liters as opposed to 60,000 liters. So whatever you prefer. So now we will fill this up and get this underway. Okay, I got my fleet over here ready to roll out with all the ingredients in stow. Jump in the manure truck here and we will fill that up first. Let me get rid of my toolbar there and we'll back up here. Like I said, this will hold 200,000 liters, so definitely holds a lot. This is only 120,000 liters here. Just go right onto the trigger and there you go. Fill that up. Okay, so the manure is in. Next we'll move over to the seed. Start this guy up. And we'll fill up the seed bin. Now this is only 100,000 liters, this one, so there'll still be 20,000 liters left over in this when I'm done. Left in the tipper. So this is just a regular tipper. It's a modded one, but it's not part of that pack, so a regular tipper will work for dropping off your dry goods. Check that out. See all the pallets going there? That's so cool. That's what I mean, how you can see it from the road. And that is completely filled. So I have 2 tankers of water here, guys, because they only hold 30,000 liters each. So I will get on that. Start him up. This is his tanker. I'm just going to back up here. And start filling that up. Look at all the containers of water. Very cool. Now see how fast that's going? For some reason when I tested it, the second one didn't seem to go as fast. Maybe it's because, I'm not really too sure. But regardless, it goes in, so. Okay, that's what's in this green tanker over here. Start him up. And we'll back him in there to even that out a little more, just because these only hold a small amount. Okay. With the hose animation, see how that's going a lot slower? It is funny. It seems like it is anyway, maybe it's just me. But regardless, it looks and works great. Okay, so we're going to grab some diesel fuel here and we're going to bring that into the roasting facility. Depending how you set this up, the way I set it up, it's in the back. You can just drive beside it like that. As long, just kind of get the butt end of the trailer on there, and then you'll hit the trigger no problem. Now he's going to take a little while to unload there, so I'll just leave him in place. And I'm going to start cranking up time here to get the coffee beans produced. So when you're filling up your seed, you don't have to actually, it's not going to grab the whole pallet at a time. It's going to fill up like your seeder would fill up, just by the liter. But after so many liters, a crate will appear on the back of your trailer. And I'll show you that trailer in a second. It's really cool looking. So there's the display all lit up there. You can see what I mean. You could probably see that from the roadside. Fantastic job. I really like this mod. And you can see that the trees now have coffee beans in them. Yeah, that one seems to go in a little slower for some reason, but not a big deal. How's this guy doing back here? He's still filling up as well. Okay, I'm just going to fast forward a little time and I will be right back. Okay, now that we have them filled up, I'll show you the two trailers that come along with this. There's the smaller one there that is multicolored. That's meant to hold the coffee bean. And then we have this fantastic one here. Look, it's got all the same signs as that. This is a very cool auto load trailer. And the sides retract on that as well. So let's get started up here. We'll come up and back up to that. Hook that up. Now, if I bring up my toolbar, you can hit the X key and watch the sides retract. Let me zoom in there a little bit. This is really cool. Looks like there's a little hitch on the back there too, so maybe possibly you can bring two of these along. I'm not too sure. With a dolly, of course. X key. Retract the rails. Very cool. Okay, I was just fast forwarding time to get through the next morning, get all this processed, but I just wanted to show you what it looks like all lit up at night. There's your display there. This is all nicely lit up as well. And then we got the coffee house right here, all nicely lit up. Okay, we fast forwarded through the night. During the night, I actually added 2 more tankers full of water, and I added another tipper full of manure just to keep this going, because the this thing holds 60,000 liters and I want to fill it up twice, so I need 120,000 liters, and as you can see we have all kinds now. So we'll pick up the raw bean here, start him up, and just bring him right on top of the trigger there and pressure R key. Check that out. Cool. Alright. 60,000 liters aboard. Now I just want to drive into here to the roastery and drop off my finished product, and we'll let that process while we bring some coffee bean over to the coffee house. So yeah, just put the back end of it right on the trigger, and there you go. Just remember, bring the back end of it right up, because I couldn't hit the trigger right on when I was halfway through up the tipper, or up the trailer I should say. Just put the back end on it. So you can see it took all that, and I'm sure there's still plenty of room for more, but we'll just go with that for now. 12% at 60,000. Yeah, this thing holds all kinds. Looks like it's going to hold another 250,000 liters if my math is correct. Let's jump in this guy and get him out of the way. And like I said, I'm just going to tap time ahead here a little bit so we can get that processed. Now, I'm going to hit this trigger again and pick up the remaining product. Okay, we'll slow time down here for a second. And we'll bring this over. So you can sell the raw bean here right at the coffee house. And we'll see how much we get for this. Can't really judge how much per pallet, but let me bring up my toolbar here so we can get a grand total. Don't mind them harvest ones, that's not it. Okay, 86,400 for that. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, so we sold some raw bean at the coffee house. And let's see how our increments are doing here. I'd like to get this all processed if possible. Yeah, we got another cool little display there. You can see the coffee bean dropping in. There's the beans going into the mixer itself. That's awesome. And how much of the product do we have left? Yes, it's chewing through that fairly quick. So once that fills up, I'll be right back. Okay, it looks like we're finished the process here. We're all out of coffee beans, so we'll come over and we'll pick that up. So just drive onto the trigger here. Best bet, like I said, just put the back end on there, and there you go. Look at the coffee beans all done up, and they're in nice packaging. Looks fantastic. Very cool. Alright, so we have our roasted coffee beans. Now, and you can press the X button to bring the sides back up, of course. I don't know if you really need to put them down, but it is a cool feature. And you're just going to press the R key to unload, or the I key I should say. And let's see what we get for this. Yeah, you don't have to bring them down, apparently. I'll bring them down anyway. Just give it the effect. Let's see what we get for this. Look at that, 130,600. 129,600, so that is excellent. So there is part 1 of 3, the coffee pack. Additional information and links can be found down below in the description. Guys, I really hope you enjoyed today's review. If you did, maybe you can leave a like on your way out. And if you're new to the channel, guys, why don't you go ahead and click on Nick right there in the middle of your screen, and I'll bring you new mod reviews every second day and Let's Plays every other day. Plus my Patreon link is just below if you'd like to help and contribute to a smaller channel. It would really help out, guys. So until next time, take care, and we'll see you all in the next one.